stepped out the area.
Yeah, it's got to know the perimeters, I guess, right?
Yeah. But she's only a youngster, 18 or 19. We'll see her at the Junior World Championships in October in Ljubljana.
That'd be very interesting.
Good for her.
Big match on right now, though. Literally.
Santos, Santos and BRAYSON.
Two good players.
Santos was unhappy about the method of his departure from the main part of the competition.
Yes.
But
I'm sure BRAYSON wasn't too happy with the arm lock that he got caught by the Russian. So, but two strong individuals travel all over the world and compete all over as well. So it'll be interesting what they're able to pull out.
I think they'll give us something interesting to watch. BRAYSON is always, a reasonable bet for something to happen. He's another one that can be accused of not liking to go the full 5 minutes.
Right. Yes, very much so.
Just managed to turn off that Ko Sodagaki from Santos. That's what he was looking for. He's put on some weight, isn't he?
Yes.
I didn't see him. Oh.
Great judo player.
Yeah.
So explosive. Unbelievable.
Looking a bit full in the cheeks now.
Yeah.
No more weight cutting.
Oh gosh, you cut it for as long as those guys have done.
The thing was, when he moved to 73, that really was the end of it.
Yeah. The boys were too big, I think, and coming down. Even when he was at 60s, cutting weight for that was just crazy. Then 66.
I think he looked the best at 66.
Without a doubt. I mean, that's where he did all of his major accomplishments. So yeah, I think once he moved up, he was just more happy.
He looked strong, comfortable. He had the benefit of those few kilos to deal with, and then towards the end, he was then beginning to struggle again with the weight.
Well, it's like we talked about before. At some point, that drive, that determination for competing and stuff like that, it eventually kind of wears out and wears off after you've done it for so long. So, but the brain is always saying, "Oh." I think these guys know each other very, very well. They've fought quite a few times, so it's going to be one of those tactical chess games.
It's just brewing, It's taking a bit of time. He's in the wrong position, isn't he, Santos? Because he's pulling him onto his chest rather than across the hip.
Yeah, and he was trying to hug him from around the back, around the midsection.
It looked awkward, didn't it? It looked awkward.
Yeah, it's not the easiest way to lift someone up, I guess, right? I mean, they're both big guys, so. Yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to counter someone from that position.
Chimata, right-sided from BRAYSON, but the left leg got left behind.
Absolutely, it was very far out. So no.
I think he didn't move. He didn't move it.
I think he just put his leg in and just raised it up potentially. Yeah, it looks like maybe some passivity.
Yeah, Santos it is who picks up the passivity penalty. He's got that what's that dog type look, with the jowls hanging down. The ones that they use for hunting out escaped prisoners in the swamps or something.
He's just very just a
hound dog.
Well, now he's
he's got some movement now.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little fired up and ready to go now.
I don't know what that was about. All of a sudden, there was an injection of pace.
I think he realizes that it's coming down to the wire, and he's got to get some. He's got to get some of those points back.
2 penalties against the Brazilian. Minute and a half to go. BRAYSON is so clever with that right arm, just pushing into the shoulder blade and making it awkward, uncomfortable.
Very strong.
And keeping the left side away. That's where Santos wants to come across.
Exactly.
It just, you know, there must be an ache on that blade at the moment. Put his knuckles in there all afternoon.
We call that a meat cleaver. He's
Yeah.
got a meat cleaver for a hand, so he's just digging it in.
I'm going to try to thank all of the people who've sent us emails on a couple of questions that we were asking about. And we had some nice responses from people, so it's only fair that I should respond to them.
Absolutely. He's starting to push the pace now, for sure.
Oh. Still wasn't possible.
Yeah.
And now he has to defend in Nevasa, but
That's not the place he wants to be be able to get those points back.
he hasn't quite got the same
No.
kind of turnover skills that Andreas Tölzer of Germany has got.
That's a perfect position for him.
Yeah,
you
he
go
would have
down
loved
there,
that.
he's gonna- yeah, absolutely.
And now the old one-hand Uchimata.
Oh, and he got it!
Lazy!
Lazy attack.
You know, one-handed Uchimata.
Lazy.
You
And how many
know.
times did he do that? How many times has he done that throw? A lazy attack. And it cost him.
And with 15 seconds to go, you know, again, that's not, we call it with the errors with penalties, but, you know, he didn't need to put himself in that position.
Not at all.
That
Not at all.
he could have bitten a Shido if he wanted.
He got he definitely got lazy. He tried to do the one-arm attack and thinking that was going to get it. The match was over. He
left that side exposed.
Yeah.
Foot went round the back, and down he went.
Oh, just crazy. You know, just a big. I would say that was definitely an upset from that. From that mental mistake.
Yeah.
And
well, he would have come into